Garifuna is the people who were exiled from St. Vincent. The birth gave place in about 1635 to the Arawak Carib and African. Arawak Carib are the Native Americans from the Caribbean that originated in the African people who came on the slave ships, but they rebelled, and subsequently a shipwreck happened and they made it to the island of St. Vincent. They were aided by the Indians who inhabited there at that time, and then they eventually intermingled and had children. Their child is called Garifuna, and that's who we are today.
Libari, Baba, Tuwele, Anigi, Libari, Baba, Lanerme, Ulanga, Nibiri, Nana. Nibiri what? Okay. Lanerme, Ulanga, Nibiri, Nana. Sereme, Wanya,
Culture without the language there would be no Garifuna. I think that there is a link between the language and the Garifuna dwell, the way the Garifuna are. Garifuna is a state of being, and as you are born, you are not born with the culture. You acquire the culture, and therefore part of what we're doing here in this academy is to be able to teach the culture and the language to reconnect Garinagu with their roots. Garifuna Heritage Foundation United was born out of the need to maintain the culture, to maintain the language, to be able to stay connected in a foreign country. As you know, there is issues right now with the loss of the language back home, and Sharon Morales, the president of the organization, who was not able to be here today, decided to put her money in a good investment, which is to be able to make this organization a 501c3. So she filled out the paperwork, paid the fees, and made this a non-profit organization which is able to get funding from all over the world, and of course the United States. That's what the mission of this organization is. But I want to invite you to come to our website at www.garifunaheritagefoundation.org to get more information on what we do.
Our aim in the tourist urban was to uplift the culture for the youths. This Punta thing was for the youths, you know, because the adult Garifuna people all already have their own thing going on the Punta. Remember, the Punta Rock come from the Punta. So they have their own thing going on, and we, the youth, didn't have anything. We were just waiting for our turn to be adult to jump in that ring. But it started to be, it takes so much time for it was too lengthy, because you reach 18 or 19 maturity before you join adult group, right? So it was too lengthy for us, for the modern Garifuna people. It takes too long. So we gotta break that barrier and make it more shorter. And so we started working on the music, the Punta Rock, and we find out that the music was a message that can cross over to the mass of these and people, not only the Garifuna. Yeah. So we choose that Punta Rock to
In 2005, when we came together at a place called Mabatuba Cultural Center located on Normandy and 51st 54th, I think. And that's where we first started the classes. We had teachers like Carlos Domingo Alvarez, Clifford Palacio, and Ruben Reyes came along after we moved from Mabatua to the location that we have now, which is the Blazer Learning Center. This is the home of the GAHFU Academy, and this is thanks to Mr. Benny Davenport and the Blazer Learning Center that they were given. They gave us the opportunity to use these as a center for learning the language. So from 2005 up until today, we're still alive. We don't want to be exclusive, we want to be inclusive. Everybody could become part of this organization if you have the willingness and the drive to offer something and put something on the table, because we are about community. And back in the days, Garenago would not charge you for sugar or for water or for wood or anything. You know, it was all communal, and that's how we want to keep it. We are not affiliated with no other organization. However, we network. We work together with the GAHFU Coalition in New York, with GAHFU Hope here, which is the owner and the president is Mr. Ruben Reyes. We work with Wagia Meme, the GAHFU Settlement Day Committee, GAHFU Culture Group of Marta, who is putting together the 19th of November celebration on November 13 and 14. So it's all a network of organizations that we kind of like use each other, use one another for our purpose of keeping the culture alive.
In my bones, organ music. Drums of my fathers beating in my mind. Drums of my fathers capturing my soul. Sing a hymn to Mary. Words of my fathers tumbling from my mouth. Speak the Queen's English. Drums of my fathers, of my grandfathers, of my ancestors, drumming in my psyche. Drums of my fathers, drum, beat, beat on, drum on and on.